you ever had that moment where you stop and think, I'm actually doing a lot of the right things, so why don't I feel better than I do? You're drinking more water than you used to, you're trying to eat better, maybe you've even added in more movement. It's not like nothing's working, but it's also not quite landing the way you expect it to. You still feel a bit off, a, a bit lower in energy, a bit more stiff than you feel like you really should. And that gap between effort and how you feel. And that's what we're going to talk about today. This is actually really common. It's one of those things that people don't talk about a lot. What usually happens is people assume they're doing something wrong or not doing enough, or they start thinking, maybe I just need to be more consistent. Maybe I need to try harder. Maybe I need a stricter routine. But most of the time, that's not actually the issue. You're not failing your body, you're just working with a system that's changed a little without realizing it. So here's the piece that tends to get missed. There's a difference between doing healthy thing and your body being able to actually use those things effectively. Your body is constantly repairing and rebuilding and maintaining its structure. That's happening all the time, whether you're thinking about it or not. How do you feel day to day comes down to how well that system's working. Let me give you an example. Two people can eat very similarly, move their body regularly, drink the same amount of water, and feel completely different. One feels energized, strong, steady. The other feels like they're doing all the same things, but it's just not clicking. That's not motivation. That's not discipline. That's capacity. Think of it like this. Your body needs three things to function well. First are the building blocks like protein, nutrients, and hydration. Second is a supportive environment to keep stress levels low and speed up recovery. And third, the ability to actually use those things to repair, rebuild, and maintain your body's structure. If one of those is even slightly off, you can be doing everything right and still feel like something's missing. This is also why people hit that point where they go, I don't know what else to change, because it's not always about adding more. It's about understanding what's actually happening underneath that's making tweaks to your routine. And this is where a lot of frustration comes from, because from the outside, it looks like I'm trying, but internally, it feels like, why isn't this working the way I thought it would? And the answer isn't usually do more, push harder, be stricter. It's usually understand better, support differently. So instead of overhauling everything, try this first. Just start noticing, not judging, not fixing, just noticing. How do you feel when you wake up? When does your energy dip? How does your body feel after you eat? How do you feel after movement? Because once you notice patterns, you can stop guessing. And when you stop guessing, you start supporting your body more effectively. And this is where some people start looking at ways to really support their body more directly, not instead of the basics, but alongside of them. Because sometimes the shift isn't about doing more, it's about giving your body what it really needs to actually use what you're already doing. I'm really curious about this one. Have you ever felt like you're doing the right things, but still not feeling the way you expected? Because that's usually the moment where something deeper is going on. So drop in the comments or send me a message. And if this is something you've been noticing too, follow along. We'll be going deeper into this all month. And I post this around noon on Wednesdays every week. So until next week, have a healthy week. I look forward to reading your comments. Bye for now.